New moon in Pisces, February 20th, 2023. What awaits us at this time? February 20th, new moon in the second degree of the zodiac sign Pisces at 9:05 Kyiv time. From this day begins a new lunar month, which will last until March 21st. Bony Horoscope is with you. Daily and unique predictions. We begin. Pisces is the 12th sign and closes the circle of the zodiac, so a new moon in this sign will set us up to complete the old processes. The energy of Pisces promotes purification, liberation and transformation on a subtle level. The next new moon will occur immediately after the spring equinox and will open a new astrological year, says astrologer Marina Sokolova. The symbol of the sign, from the Latin Pisces, is two fish swimming in different directions, but connected to each other. It denotes the conflict between the soul and consciousness, with which the representatives of the sign live. Sometimes it is drawn in the form of inverted brackets. In Greek mythology, there is a legend that once the goddess of love Aphrodite was walking with her son Eros along the river bank. But then the fire-breathing monster Typhon appeared. They were so frightened by his sight that they rushed into the water and turned into a pair of tied fish. Aphrodite became the southern fish, and Eros the northern fish. This saved them from the monster's pretensions. The image of fish, which was taken by the messengers of love Aphrodite and Eros, was placed in heaven in honor of a happy deliverance. The constellation Pisces was identified a very long time ago. His images are found on the walls of the pyramids, and on the Babylonian clay tablets. In ancient Egypt, it was believed that the constellations of Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces form a heavenly sea. Crossing it, the sun Helios sends rain to the earth. Indeed, the rainy season in the Mediterranean coincided with the months corresponding to these signs of the zodiac. The sign of Pisces belongs to the element of water, representing its highest level. The most romantic, mysterious and highly spiritual sign of the zodiac. Here there is a place of some kind of sacrifice as a dimension of love. The energy of this sign helps to gain faith and hope, renew your worldview and embark on the path of rebirth. The sign of Pisces also teaches us to love without demanding anything in return, to empathize and sympathize with people, to provide help and support. The new moon in Pisces will raise everything that lay at the bottom, in the depths of the subconscious, but has not been used for a long time. Perhaps it's time to leave in the past and remove from life what is superfluous, unnecessary, what is uselessly burdensome. This will bring relief to the heart and mind, help untie the psychological knots that have formed earlier. The Pisces sign contains the brightest characteristics of other signs, blurs the boundaries and unites everything. The new moon on February 20th will push many people to understand themselves, take the path of spiritual growth and find their true essence, to show individuality. The lunar month, which began in Pisces, is favorable for people involved in the cultural sphere, art and creative activity in the broadest sense, from makeup artists to creators of inspiring projects, actors, writers. Also for psychologists and social workers. This new moon will strengthen intuition, help reveal superpowers, and solve deeply personal issues. However, it is the representatives of the sign of Pisces and other signs of water, crayfish and scorpions, enveloping loved ones with care, solving their problems, can completely forget about themselves. Neptune and Jupiter govern the sign of Pisces, and hence the new moon on February 20th, 2023. Neptune, the highest planet, has been moving through Pisces for many years, 2011 to 2026, so we are already used to its influence. During periods when other planets, the Sun and the Moon enter this sign, Neptune shows the incredible depth of any processes. The second ruler, Jupiter, moves through the active fiery Aries and gives all the blessings of life to those who are ready to move forward, fight and win. It is also worth noting that Aries is associated with wars, rivalry, competition, so in the next lunar month we can expect an aggravation on the military front, since Jupiter expands and scales everything. However, after that the situation will change dramatically, and the Ukrainian army will slowly but surely push the aggressor out of the occupied territories. After the new moon on February 20th, it is necessary to carefully work out stagnant projects and gradually transfer things from passive to active mode, if you do not want to fall out of the general flow and lose opportunities for social growth and professional development. A suitable period begins in order to perfectly adapt to people and situations, come to compromises and bring harmony to the surrounding space. Already the next lunar month will become very important and resourceful in order to work and get quick results, and there will be no time to build up. The new moon on February 20th has a fairly strong energy. It carries the transforming power of love and creativity, enhances the sense of perception of the beautiful, high and spiritual. Turns a person from everyday fuss to higher states. Strengthens the power of abstract thinking, increases interest in philosophy and the expansion of the worldview. Contributes to the improvement of their knowledge, helps to increase their level of expertise. Original ideas and unusual thoughts may arise in the head, which can be translated into reality in the next lunar month. It is important that Venus at the time of the new moon on February 20th is in the last degree of the sign of Pisces, where it has the status of exaltation, and its benevolent influence creates a special psychological background for this new moon. This day will be very bright, memorable, and will certainly bring inspiration. However, you need to prepare for the fact that in your personal life a lot will change during the lunar month. Venus will enter the sign of Aries at 9:56 Kyiv time, almost an hour after the new moon. There may be a strong desire to see a loved one, but it's good if it is a passionate meeting, and not mutual claims against each other. In order not to spoil the favorable potential of this day, do not confuse frankness with straightforwardness. The most sensitive to the energies of this new moon will be representatives of the mutable, changeable signs of the zodiac: Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius and Gemini, as well as fixed Scorpios and cardinal Cancers. Pisces, Cancers and Scorpions, under the influence of the new moon on February 20th and in the coming days after it, have a tendency to mysticism and prophecy, while at the same time showing a desire to help their neighbor. A storm of emotions that will cover the representatives of these zodiac signs, which can lead to the creation of a masterpiece or the discovery of something new. Meditate, contemplate, dream. The harmonious flows that you receive from the sun and the moon on the day of the new moon will help you not only understand your own desires, but also give you energy for their implementation. Gemini and Sagittarius should pay special attention to the sphere of personal and business relationships, since there is a great risk of saying something superfluous and ending up in an unpleasant story, up to the loss of valuable partnerships. The new moon in Pisces makes you distracted and forgetful, but at the same time increases your talkativeness and craving for communication. This is the day when silence is golden and loneliness is a privilege. Virgos, under the influence of impulse, can show their worst character traits, so do not plan important business and meetings for this day. Otherwise everything can turn into a flash of uncontrollable anger. A new moon in an opposition sign can force you to get involved in a heated, useless argument. All possible chaos on this day is better for you to wait at home. The new moon has a moderate effect on the rest of the signs of the zodiac, but in general it contributes to increased energy, fantasy, and the desire to remake the whole world. The simple pleasures of life are what you need on the day of the new moon in Pisces, so as not to lose touch with reality. Take a course on efficiency and set new goals. February 20th, new moon in the second degree of the zodiac sign Pisces at 9:05 Kyiv time. From this day begins a new lunar month, which will last until March 21st. That's all we have. Subscribe and don't miss our daily and unique releases from Boni Horoscope. See you soon.